So Kamala has set her proverbial sights on getting some gamers to vote for her by creating her own Fortnite map. The problem is she banned guns in Fortnite, which is a game highly centered around, you guessed it, the use of guns. Now I know it seems kind of silly on the surface, but considering what she's trying to do, I'm going to tell you why this is a bigger failure than what you may be thinking, what she could have done to maybe get some of those votes in the first place, and the subliminal messaging that she is putting in here, at least as far as I see it, is actually pretty disgusting. But of course, I want to hear your opinion too. Do you think or see the same messaging that I see or that I come up with? Yours is probably going to be different than mine, I would imagine. Leave those things down below, however you feel about my opinion or the weird messaging that's in this Fortnite map. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, yes, I downloaded it and I played it. This is not my type of game. I stream on my other channel most days, right? That's on my gaming channel, right? And I've even done it here a couple times. We hang out, we have fun, we talk crap, whatever, and most of the time I'm playing Call of Duty, right? Fortnite, that style third-person shooter, kind of goofy, artistic, whatever. It's just not for me. But I respect the game. I mean, it's like 80% of Epic, who is the people that make that game. It's like 80% of their revenue. They took a free-to-play game, and by selling you skins and battle passes and everything else, they have made a fortune on the game. But it really comes down to a battle royale style. So you have, it's gas or smoke or whatever's in Fortnite, but everybody uses something a little bit different. You have a circle that closes in on 100 players, and you got to fight to the end. Best player wins. Pretty simple on the surface, but it's been highly successful for not only them, but Call of Duty and other games. The problem is, to get down to the end, you use guns. You're looting all the time and you're grabbing guns. And I've talked about this. In video games, they are a great entry for a lot of people to get into guns for the first time, right? It is a great way to get somebody either younger, and then when they become a young adult, or anybody, to get them into firearms. They're like, oh man, the SCAR or the MP5 or whatever. It's just it's a great introduction. The first problem though is that Fortnite is mainly catered to kids. Now, I know it says that 18 to 24-year-olds are the main people playing this game, but all you got to do is watch the release trailer and thumb through the comments. This one being my favorite, by the way. It's absolutely hilarious. But also you see a number of different comments like, hey, she realizes we're too young to vote, right? And plus, let's just be honest. When you buy a PlayStation, or if you buy one for your kid, you can set it at whatever age you want to, so those statistics are going to be skewed. Regardless, it's like a step above Minecraft, but a step below something like a Call of Duty. So why not go after a more mature crowd? That would be the first failure part of this whole thing. The other part of it is the map is absolutely dog shit. You come in, there's a person that tells you, hey, because Kamala gave us $50,000 for our small business tax credit, we were able to build this incredible place. Isn't that wonderful? We're not going back. Oh my God, dude, their language is so bad. They don't even realize, yeah, we don't want to go back. The past 4 years have been awful, dude. Then you're met with this big banner that's going to tell you everything you can do. That's going to come up here in a minute, by the way. That's a part of the subliminal messaging that I really want to get to. But there was 39 people in the lobby, first of all. And this is a Harris Waltz supported thing. Epic isn't necessarily sponsoring it. Actually, it says as much on our website. But this is not just some gamer made thing, right? So, people can go in there, they can make their own lobbies. This is something that Harris and Waltz approved. So you run around, you're building, you're getting materials so you can build houses, and they talk about, $25,000 down payment for equity plan, right? Which, hey, I know, saving up for a down payment for your first home, it's tough. I get it, right? It is tough. But that's what they're promoting in you building houses for people in this Fortnite. But the fun doesn't stop there. You get a chance to race around in basically just big loops and do a little parkour. It's the most boring thing I've ever played in my life. But it's definitely a safe space because not only is there no guns, there's actually no fall damage either, which I'm pretty sure in the regular game you have that, but not in Freedom Town. Now, not only does this place have some crazy, awesome landmarks like the Statue of Liberty, but you also have Harris's Bakery. You have Waltz's athletic department, which maybe you can go in there and fumble around with a shotgun or something.
It's not quite right. How do you give it back?
Governor, what kind of gun is it?
I'm sure, I think her husband has a store in there. Obama probably has a store in there. Oprah probably has a store in there. Maybe even Drew Barrymore.
We need you to be Kamala of the country.
Who knows? The list goes on and on. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's boring. Why wouldn't they take all this energy, I say that very loosely, by the way, and put that into making a character into Fortnite? Even Feminem did that.
Picket signs for my wicked rhymes. Look at the times.
That people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known. I think Vice President Harris supports a future for this country where these freedoms and many others will be protected and upheld.
That may speak to people that play the game, and that might, oh man, yeah, she's kind of cool actually. She's been talking about being a gun owner all summer. I own a Glock, and if somebody comes at my house, I got to edit that out. She's been talking about it all year long. It's a golden opportunity to put your character in a game like Fortnite or Call of Duty, and then boom, have people going and blasting Feminem or Batman out of the frickin' map and winning a battle royale. Very symbolic to be the last woman standing and maybe win the presidency. I have no idea. But nope. They didn't do that. They went the totally cringe route and made Freedom Town, where, by the way, you don't have that many freedoms. Let's just be honest. This is a really cringe attempt to get a vote from a lot of people that are just way too young to vote anyways. She's trying to show she's cool, she's hip, she's with the times, and yet it is the absolute worst and laziest attempt to try and get some of these people to actually vote for you, at least the ones old enough to do so. But Kamala is telling us something with her subliminal messaging. She's going to take away your guns, then put you to work, have you build houses for people that didn't earn it, and then eventually, when you're tired of it all, you can parkour right off of a building. That's at least the messaging I pick up. I want to hear yours. Kamala banning guns in Fortnite. Is it a good move? Is it a good move for her to kind of come into this game specifically? What did you pick up on the messaging? Whatever your opinion is, let me know down below. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. See you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.